Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the State Palace Theater, great venue here in New Orleans, for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp.
Here's adversary, by way of Brooklyn, Bazooka.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one scheduled for 10. Bazooka's power has been shown off early on in his fights. Teddy, what effect could his power have early in this fight?
Well, if he catches his opponent, it could be an early night. But if he catches his opponent and his opponent survives it, guess what? It could be a long night, fam.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Nice block by Jackson. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Bazooka's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Jackson.
Keep working the body.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Oh, good exchange there. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Bazooka. He just missed that shot up top. Bazooka's approach that we just saw in that last round, it cannot continue. His work rate has to increase, doesn't it, Teddy?
If he wants to win this fight, if he doesn't want to just survive. And that is the question. And that is in his mind, in his heart.
Blocks that punch. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Good-looking counterpunch. Jackson's punch didn't come close.
Keep your back off the rope! Do that again!
Snapping jab by Jackson. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Halfway through round number 2. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Watch that!
He missed with that headshot. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punches are a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Bazooka's left now getting into the mix. Off to the side. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. He's jumping all over him now. Bazooka's nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Jackson. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Gets rid of that body shot. Jackson's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is he? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he could go through that door.
Right to the head with that right. 10 clicks of the talk. Three minutes gone by in this round. Always good to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what he's done tonight on Teddy's scorecard, sweeping the first 3 rounds. Jackson's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. Bazooka's putting forth a great combination there. Jackson's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Good exchange. He fires back. Bazooka's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
And a strong offensive showcase, the combination by Bazooka. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Zoning in with the overhand left. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Jackson. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Jackson's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Bazooka is all of a sudden finding his stride here. In that last round, we saw vast improvement. He's still down on your scorecard, right, Teddy?
Yeah, I have down a little bit.
But he's making a comeback here based on what we just saw.
He's doing what he needs to do. You know, he's picking up the pace a little bit, and he's starting to get into the right range. To me, before, he was too far back. Now he's taking the steps to put himself in position where he can start doing the things he needs to do, get back in this fight.
Two snapping jabs by Bazooka. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Jackson's defense is playing a prominent role in this fight, Teddy.
Yes, it is, and specifically what it is he has good fundamentals. He keeps those hands up real good, you know. They're attached, they're up around his chin, his elbows in. You know, he has a real shell there that's not easy to penetrate.
Solid hook upstairs. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. Jackson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Jackson. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. What an excellent two-punch combo by Jackson. Jackson's tagged by a hook. That was a miss by Bazooka. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. And that round is underway, and we are halfway through the scheduled slate. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Bazooka. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Still not moving enough. Move!
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Jackson's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
That's a solid right hand by Jackson. Halfway through this round here. Not able to land the headshot.
Keep moving. Gotta see those come in.
Well off the mark by Bazooka. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Good counterpunch by Bazooka. And I love the way he delivered that, Teddy.
Yeah, he's using his feet to set up his offense. You don't always see that, but you see it there.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Jackson. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Jackson's defense is paying off now. You know, sometimes a fight takes on a life of its own. This fight has grown into something bigger than both men. They both have risen each other up.
Yes, that's a good point. They've made each other better. They forced each other to become something that when they got to the arena tonight, they were not sure they could be that.
fighter he is with this counter punching. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Jackson. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. Bazooka's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Okay, throw him off with that. That's it. Throw him off with that movement.
Number 8 is underway. Jackson's corner, Teddy, was so animated after that 7th round. I think they realize what your scorecard is now showing our viewers, that he could be letting this fight slip away.
And they're doing what a good corner has to do. They're telling him the truth. And you know what? Under pressure, that's extreme pressure. A lot more pressure than we're feeling. You're in the ring with a guy trying to go after you, trying to take everything from you, trying to hurt you. Sometimes a fighter doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know that he's not doing enough. Now he knows.
There's another left hand from him. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Nice strike after catching one by Jackson. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Bazooka. Bazooka's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Jab with the straight, classic combination. Jackson's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Well off the mark by Jackson. Flush right hand to the head. End of the round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turning out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're competent enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
Able to block and counter back. Jackson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Jackson.
Keep moving.
Halfway through this round. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Able to cover up that gut. That's a damaging jab. I know it doesn't seem like much, but that's a good, strong jab by Bazooka. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Bazooka's leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
What a huge power punch by Jackson. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Bazooka is probably trying to assess things right now as that round comes to an end. I think it's a close, good, solid fight that he's still very much in, but I do think he's on the downside of the scorecard.
Yeah, but the most important thing is he has to know that. See, that's the thing. Can a fighter be honest with himself? And that's where the corner comes in. Somebody has to whisper in his ear and say, hey, listen, you might think you're in this place, but the reality, you're not.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Bazooka's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Little head knocking with that right hand. Nice job doubling up the jab by Bazooka. Another right hand comes in. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Halfway through this 10th and final round. Good block by Bazooka. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Parries that punch intended for the head. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. He's committed to the combination punching down. It's working out well up top. Comes right back with a shot of his own. That left right there. And just like, there it is. Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
Get on your feet.
We said it early on, stylistically with this matchup, hardly a chance that we would go to the judges' scorecards, but Teddy, that's exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah, early on, you're right. It looked like it was going to be an explosion, but fizzled out a little bit. Here we are.
Listen, we've had enough controversial scoring in this sport to last a lifetime. Not the case tonight. The guy who should have won did win.
Yeah, this was one that if they couldn't get this one right, I don't know if they would ever get any of them right.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.